Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we break down the full card and give you our picks. People ask me how we actually come up with these picks. 40 years of watching horses run will teach you a lot, but no human being can stay perfectly sharp digging through 100 past performance lines every single day. So a few years back, I built out our own specialized horse racing handicapping software to help keep me consistent and keep me fast. Here's how it actually works. Every single horse in every single race gets run through the same 7 core categories. No shortcuts, no favorites getting a pass because they're the favorite. We're talking speed and pace figures, how the horse has actually performed in real races, whether today's surface and distance fit them, their class level, who's training and riding them, how the track is playing that day, and then finally, is there any value sitting there that the crowd is sleeping on? But those 7 categories are really just the headline. Underneath them, there's hundreds of specific variables getting checked on every single horse. Things like first-time Lasix, blinkers coming on or off, a horse picking up a hot rider, a horse dropping in class for the first-time gelding, a route to sprint move, workout patterns, trainer stats in very specific situations, and a long list beyond that. It sounds like a lot because it is a lot, and that's the point. I remember a horse that had been laid up for months, no work showing anywhere in the past performances, nothing. But that horse had actually been training at a private farm the whole time, away from where anyone tracks workouts publicly. The kind of thing you'd only know if you follow that barn closely, or you happen to see it mentioned somewhere. On paper, that horse looked like a blind horse coming off a total layoff. In reality, he was fitter than anything else in the field, and he went off a price nobody should have gotten. We use Brisnet past performances to handicap every race because it's got the most detailed data out there, and that's exactly what our software runs through. No, we are not paid to say that. And that last part, the value angle, is the one people skip, and it's probably the most important one. Anybody can point at the favorite. The real work is figuring out which horse got a bad trip last time, which one is dropping in class for a real reason, or which jockey switch actually matters, and plenty of other angles beyond that. At the end of the day, we're trying to pick the horse that's going to run its best race today. And that's exactly why I still watch race replays on top of everything the software gives me. A trip note can tell you a horse got a wide trip, but watching the replay shows you a horse that had a dream trip and still couldn't finish, or one that sat on the rail the whole way and saved every inch of ground, or one that simply didn't have the early speed to run at the pace and got left with nothing to chase. Seeing it happen tells me things a line of text just can't. Now, I don't put picks out every single day, and it's not at every track. I'd rather give you a racing card that gives you a better chance to get some winners. If you want more racing cards or other tracks, let me know in the comments section. When we do put a card out, every race gets checked, then checked again. The software does the heavy lifting, digging through every stat and every angle on every horse, and gives me the picks. I verify it with race replays and my own experience, and I make changes if I need to. That's how it actually works. So when we give you our picks, that's what's behind them. A real process, run the same way, every single time we put one out. Thanks for watching, and take care.